Welcome everybody, this is Bulldog here, and I'm finally getting back to these raid videos. This is going to be one of the most important teams you can run in this new challenge, Rancor Raid. That is because it is one of the best teams, if not the best team, in Phase 4, which is by far the hardest phase in the raid. And what we're going to run here is Rey under a General Skywalker lead with Rex, Hermit Yoda, and one other clone. I've chosen to use Arc, mainly because Arc doesn't have a counter chance like Fives to feed turn meter to the Rancor, and he doesn't assist on the basics like Echo. So that's why I've chosen Arc. He's not going to play a huge role. We just want him taking more turns. So I'm going to start off giving Lifeblood over there to Gas. That way he gets more of the bonus protection, and it will increase his damage. With Gas, I'm going to start off putting Armor Shred on. The reason I put Armor Shred on is because that will actually make a few of his attacks be guaranteed to critically hit, which is going to increase his damage. You can kind of just use basics after that, really. I did continue to stack Armor Shred, but I think the basics will actually hit harder there, and that might be a better strategy. So that's the only time I'm going to actually use the Master's Training. I don't put it on anybody else because I don't want them to give turn meter to the Rancor. And then you're just going to basically repeat this over and over. Have Rey continue to target Gas, give all that bonus protection. Hermit Yoda is there to give Master Training to Gas to increase his damage, since Gas is doing most of the actual damage. And then you've got Rex, whose two aerial assaults will do a decent chunk of damage as well. But Hermit Yoda is going to also heal Rey, so that Rey can continue to give out all of that bonus protection. Now, Hermit Yoda could have survived a little bit longer for me if I had modded him properly for health, but I just kind of went with what was already on him. You'll see the mods at the end of this video and how I did everything here. And the strategy is really pretty that simple. You're going to let Gas beat on the Rancor, get enough turns that Rex can give 2 aerial assaults, and you end up with pretty consistently 4 to 5% damage. If you've got them modded decent, you can get 6% damage with some good RNG, or if you've got some really good mods. And it's a great team. Unfortunately, it still requires a lot of coordination in this raid. Hopefully, we will eventually get to the point where teams are doing more. But for now, this is the key team in Phase 4. So that, okay, you only need 15 people on for Phase 4 instead of 30, 40 people on. And we're getting up here where I'm about to lose Hermit Yoda. Now, if I had kept him, I could have healed Rey, gotten another lifeblood, or assigned another lifeblood over there, and put this off one turn. Your goal is to use the ultimate right before the Rancor goes into Enrage. I had to pop it a little bit early here, and it still ended up being good enough. I got enough turns to get that second aerial assault in by Rex. If I had been able to wait one more turn, I could have gotten a few extra hits in by Gas, but it wouldn't have been a ton of extra damage. You can see Rey's already lost all of her offense. She does no damage with her attacks. Gas is starting to lose his, but he still hits pretty well. This hit right here, though, the aerial assault, that's the big one. I had to pause it because it wasn't actually time for us to post the damage yet, so I don't have a damage screenshot for you guys. But it was almost 6%, 5.7% for that one. And for Gas, you're going to mod him for offense. I use an offense set with a crit damage triangle, offense cross. You could do crit damage. I would have liked to have had more secondary crit chance on him, but that still worked pretty well. Arc Trooper doesn't really matter. Mod him for offense. He's not playing a huge role. Rex, you want him modded for speed so that he can take enough turns to get that second aerial assault in. Hermit Yoda, I should have had him modded for a little more health here instead of protection. Maybe he could have survived a little bit longer, but it's mainly speed for him. And then for Rey, obviously, it's lots of health so that so that Hermit Yoda can stay alive, so that Gas can stay alive. And so she can stay alive. Even if you don't have enough health, she might die as well. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys learn to run this team. Thank you guys. Have a